A Nigerian woman made a video and was telling South Africans that they should stop running up and down, causing trouble online. They should listen and watch the handwriting on the wall. That, see, these people, the white people who want to have their own country in South Africa, the way the Palestinians did, that these people, their agenda is to ensure that they keep triggering them. When they trigger them, they will now go and talk and then go on social media and begin to share those videos that they are making about South Africa, that so that when they hit this time for apartheid, they are not going to, help them. That the reason why they are promoting these videos and also making the other African countries not to like South Africa, it's because of their agenda, that they will push it such that there will be no African country to help them if they finally hatch the plan. That she expects that South Africans should have come together and say, no, let's stop fighting our black brothers. Let us look inward and know what the problem is, what is really plaguing us as a country, other than throwing blame games at other people, foreigners. I have never seen anybody who is always fighting a foreigner. That person lacks empathy. The person doesn't have humanitarian. That is, the person doesn't have humanity in them. So this Nigerian was saying this, advising them that apartheid is about to return again. That what is their way forward? What have they found to be their way forward? That these things South Africans are doing, hitting on the blacks, is going to make the blacks not to stand for them in case of anything. That it's high time they looked inward, other than fighting other people. That they don't know that they are setting them up for these drugs. So let's read on the comments. Somebody said, too late, the deed is already done. We see black South Africans for what they are. Moving forward, they are on their own with whatever struggles come. Are you seeing that person is a Nigerian, disassociates himself or herself? I don't know if it's a man or woman. This other person say, I am proud of the Nigerian sister that you featured in this video. She is exempt. She's extremely wise and a Pan-African. Because the Nigerian lady was saying that she is feeling for South Africans, the black South Africans, that these black South Africans have so much to lose, but that she doesn't know why they are not paying attention to what is the main thing other than chasing shadows. Let's continue. The person said she is extremely wise and a Pan-African. Her message is powerful and true. Africans need to wake up. Africa for Africa. What she's saying is what I've always said. I expected that South Africans would collaborate with other blacks, other African countries, and sit down and say, what is the way forward? How can we move Africa forward? Because it is white. It's not possible that they will love you more than themselves. Do you understand? Like she talked about the country that they are trying to start in South Africa that is going to really, really be more than the other ones people are seeing. Like, remember when they tried during the election, they tried to put their person in there so that the person can give them their own country. It's not a joke. Someone said, why are other African countries worried so much about South Africa and not worry about fixing their own country? See, this is not about somebody fixing your own country. You South Africans come under the comment sections of Nigerians and other African countries doing YouTube or any content creator and drop all these hate speeches. And when people reply you, it's like we are doing things about South Africa. No. Most of the videos you see people do, it's a reply to what South Africans are doing on different comment sections, because sometimes they'll drop some kind of things. I'm reading, I'm wondering. Like, there's one of my videos that I just chose not to reply them. The kind of things, lies they were dropping on the comment was mind-boggling. Even the last video before this one, somebody said that the woman that was caught selling powder in the Philippines, a South African woman, they said the woman was sent by a Nigerian to go and sell. Meanwhile, none of the news carried that. They are just saying that to protect their people. This other person say, thank you for the information. South Africa just focus on foreigners as their own problem. Exactly. Why do South Africans who are watching this, some South Africans have sense, but the ones that are trying to throw the baby with the bad water, what is really the problem? Why can't you look inwards? Why are you always see Nigerians as your problem? This one say African countries should start fighting and make their government listen to them. In South Africa, government listens to South Africans. It's a lie. If they listen to South Africa, all what we're reading on one white content creators comment section will not be there, that they don't listen to them, they don't listen to South Africans. Your leaders don't listen, and that is why a lot of them are supporting Julius Malema, because they are tired. This lady mentioned it. She said that the reason why these people made them to hate Julius Malema, not to like Julius Malema, was because they know that Julius Malema was going to liberate the black South Africans, so they didn't want that. So they made you to feel that it's because, let me tell you the card politicians play. They make you to believe that, oh, if you bring Julius Malema, he will open the border and he will bring in Nigerians, he will bring in Zimbabwe. And because you people see Nigerians and Zimbabweans as sworn enemies, so you don't even think, you are just irrational. Like, I don't understand the word to use. This person said, please save your own country first. We are still working on our own issues like racism, inequality, crime, unemployment, etc. If you know the South African constitution, you would know that Cape Independence is a joke. Like now, Cape Independence is something they have been pushing over time. So this person is saying that Nigerians should fix their own problem, that they are fixing their own. So this person is a South African. He's not speaking for Nigeria, speaking against, but was able to state that South Africans are suffering from racism, inequality, crime, unemployment. But some of you will come under my comment section, you say it's a lie. Every South Africa is doing well. They are employed. In fact, they are giving them 350 how they call that, their money, rands. Well, how much is 350 rands that can take care of your family, a family of 2, 3, 4? You know yourself. Ask this question and answer it. How many of you? They saw the Cape Town independence is a joke. That's what the South African is saying, because that's what they are pushing for. This other person said, you are 100% correct. This other person said, keep the good work. This other one said, nostalgia hurts. This other one said, we're pushing the on good out of our shores. This other person said, thanks for your message and informative content, sis. This other person said, nice content, honey. You are doing well with your educative videos. Much love. See, I expect that South Africans should sit down and ask themselves a question. How come this country belongs to us, but we don't have the rights those people, other people have? Why is it that, okay, just like saying in Nigeria, this particular tribe, it has monopoly of everything. Other people cannot do anything. It has to be them. Do you understand? We know that politically there are some places that has some favors, but that doesn't mean that anybody is better than anybody. You can't say, okay, a Hausa man must live in Maitama, an Igbo man cannot live in Maitama. If you go to Maitama, all tribes, all religion live there. Do you understand? So let's read. This person say, my wife, if you know that girl, please tell her to keep quiet. I don't know what she is talking about. This other person who is saying that she should keep quiet is saying it because he feels that the Nigerian woman is trying to protect South Africans. But you see, South Africans are even fighting the woman, not knowing that she's trying to speak for them. You see how they are confused? Just because you are Nigerian, if you say anything and you talk about it, whether you are saying it for South Africans, they are angry. They don't ever sit down to think. This person said that happened a long time ago, and the leader of that movement is deported. So, leave South Africa business. As South Africa, we will solve our own problems. So some people came under the comment to reply. This one said, not true. This other person replied and said, yo, I temba afuna. You know the way they speak their language now. They love it a lot. This other person said, a leader was deported, but thousands of people who were following him are not deported. This person says, so what is that? What does that mean? It is still in their mind. The fact that they made their own flag, they will never forget what they would be telling their own generation. Do you understand? So you think the person is deported, but they have disciples in that country. This one say it's impossible for South Africa to divide, especially when it's trying to unite with neighboring countries. Even if the majority population wants division, the division will not take place. That is what Julius Malema is even helping them, so that they can see well. Then they say, no, they want to be on their own. They are disrespecting Julius Malema, who is the best politician I have seen from South Africa. Julius Malema is not because he's talking about African unity, but that man, he did a 1-hour interview. That man is a brain. Julius Malema is somebody that see, South Africans, if you want to really, really come out of this, your wahala, go to Julius Malema, apologize to him. He will always take people back because the man has a good heart. His humanity is something else. Like the man has, oh my God, I don't even know. And he's humble to a fault. He's humble to a fault. There's nobody, all the interview questions that were sent, thrown at him, that some were looking disrespectful. He found a way to remain, he maintained his steez and gave correct answers to every question that was asked. Julius Malema is the man for you people. You don't